Hey there, folks. Welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3 from BioWare, EA, and whatever else. I'm the Series JG, and although I've got about 4 episodes in the can as I record this that you guys haven't seen yet. That's only because I slowed down the upload rate a bit while I caught up on other things. I actually haven't recorded Mass Effect 3 in a while, and I've missed it because I enjoy the game. So let's get right to it. As I think it over, Mass Effect 3 has a good balance of, there was a lot of stuff in Mass Effect 2, the little, like, short quest missions that just didn't feel consequential. The gathering resource thing, I think, was well-intentioned, but didn't ultimately work out that good. So, I generally think Mass Effect 3 is an improvement over Mass Effect 2, but it's still my heart belongs to the original Mass Effect. I just think that was the most fun for me game out of the series. Your ability to customize your gear was just so much greater in that game, and it wasn't really that tough a game, honestly. Even though I'm sure that I have, you can go back and watch my Let's Play and watch me fail stupidly many times, but still. It's turning to display smoke screens to conceal their movement. See through this by equipping a sniper rifle with certain scope mods. I can't read it. Oh, wow. I got like 3 errors in 2 sentences there. Yeah, but anyway. So, yeah, last time we played, we had some pretty big plot revelation stuff. Although, you know, now that I think about it, I should have watched at least the last 5 or 10 minutes of my last video because it's been so long. I didn't. But we got some pretty big plot stuff going on. The morale of the ship is fairly low. We just essentially seem to lose. And it's weird because the Asari are still kind of presented as being in a stronger position than the humans, but I believe we've lost the Asari homeworld to the Reapers. We had this, like, you know, top secret, MacGuffin, fuck off, super technology that was going to complete the Crucible, which we have lost to Cerberus. And we don't really know where Cerberus is. Clearly our next step is to go find Cerberus and take it back, but we don't know where Cerberus are. So, I'm kind of the opinion that this might be a good time, actually, while those facts sink in. If we go around and just talk to people, we'll eventually get a lead on where to go, and we'll initiate a mission fighting Cerberus. And guess what? It's a mission that's going to consist of Shepard and 2 squad mates in a series of small arms fights with Cerberus guys. Shocking there that's how this issue will ultimately resolve. But it does seem like it might be kind of an interesting place to just step away from the main story for a bit and do some DLC. Because the DLC is pretty much designed to be something you can complete at any point during the story, because, of course, the events of the DLC are not going to be referenced in the main story missions. And I had this notion that we would save it and do all the DLC right at the end, which pretty much did in Mass Effect 1 and 2. But other than the DLC I haven't done yet, which I'm kind of saving for myself as a treat before the end, I'm not really convinced that we have to approach it that way. And if my memory serves, and it might not, we've only got 2 main plot missions left anyway, really. So the pattern has been that we do, well, we've got really 2 enemy sets. Theseus' fortunes have been upended by Reaper assault. Millions are without power. Blah, blah, blah. Husks alone have difficulty disarming or capturing a population full of biotics. Yeah, husks kind of suck. Despite the thing about humans actually have risen up and claimed their place in the universe, of the Reaper-fied units, what the Reapers do with humans makes humans appear to be the biggest jobbers in the universe. So they're trying to get the Asari to surrender in force. But yeah, the Asari planet is basically occupied and there's bad things happening. But we've had basically a pattern where there would be 2, count them, 2, enemy sets that we can face in any given mission. We can face off against either Reaper-fied forces or Cerberus. if my memory serves, we've got 2 big plot missions left. And one of them, the very end game, obviously, I don't think I'm giving away anything much here. At the very, very end of the game, we got to go back to Earth, and we gotta have our reckoning with the Reapers. It's gonna be on Earth. That's not a big shocker. Anybody who's like upset at me for giving stuff away, the cover art shows like Shepard on Earth looking at Reapers landing on the planet. So yeah, I think we kind of knew that was coming. Obviously, with Vega and other characters, he's been hinting for a long time at how difficult it is to not investigate Sanctuary. I don't remember what that mission's even about. Oh, I think that's the next big plot thing. But there's also a communications hub. Maybe I need to get back and actually look at my journal. But yeah, the last mission of the game is going to be us fighting the Reapers, of course. So with 2 missions left, there's a pretty good chance that that second to last mission is going to be fighting Cerberus. So yeah, it all makes sense. It all adds up. Cerberus has the magical doodad that we need to defeat the Reapers. So if my memory serves, the main plot has one kick-ass mission against Cerberus. It's the last chance for the Cerberus enemies, who honestly have been giving me more trouble overall. But it's the last chance for the Cerberus enemy set to really get in their licks on us and have like the most challenging combinations of Cerberus enemies that they're going to throw at you. And then you have your mission, but I do remember that the missions against the Reapers at the very end of the game, yeah, I remember them being pretty freaking hard. So we'll see how that all pans out. But at this point, yeah, I feel like we could step aside and do a little DLC. I don't want to do the Citadel Shore Leave DLC because there is a character who is going to be tied into this last mission against Cerberus that we want to... I think we want to have all of that business taken care of before we do the Shore Leave DLC, because the Shore Leave DLC, as I understand it, has some gameplay, but it's mostly just a collection of fun cutscenes to give you a little bit more background with and a little more chance to hang out with some of your past characters. But the other DLCs are pretty much going to be you go out and you have a bunch of combat, and you get, like, you paid real-life money to get more in-game money and whoppets and skill options and stuff. So we can kind of do them whenever. So we've got Citadel Shore Leave, which we're not going to do right away. Priority Horizon. Cerberus may be using the Sanctuary facility on Horizon's cover. So yeah, there's really no great question mark. That's where we go for our next big plot mission. And I think it's the last one before we actually deal with Earth. Although there might be one I'm forgetting. N7 Communications Hub. Cerberus has attacked a comm facility on Ontarom. Land on Ontarom and prevent Cerberus from gaining control of crucial access points. Well, I'm talking about DLC, but that's probably what we have to do next, because that might have a time limit. But after that, we got to go to Hades Nexus to find something and bring it back to the Citadel for whatnot. Athena Nebula, we got something to find in the Athena Nebula. Citadel Cerberus ciphers. C6 officer needs updated ciphers to break Cerberus codes. I thought I'd already found those. I guess I gotta look for them at the embassy. Arya T'Loak has a DLC. It deals with Omega. If you've been paying attention, she mentioned in talking to us that she plans to go back to Omega. Omega has been taken over by Cerberus, which is why we can't hang out there and have like a disco party. There's no trance music playing on the Citadel. So that aspect of Mass Effect 2, which I didn't really care for, the whole like, instead of the Citadel being the main location now is this rave. Yeah, but we can take part in a DLC where we hand control of Omega back over to notorious gangster Arya T'Loak. The Dr. Bryson DLC we can do, and then this one I must have missed something. Help the Resistance movement by getting them Cerberus intel. Maybe something else happens in this last mission against Cerberus that closes this, but this thing is sitting here open, and it must be that we missed something on a previous mission, probably the one that was set on Eden Prime, where we actually pick up Javik. And it's just going to sit there for forever, showing us this open quest, and I'm almost positive I can't actually go back and do anything about it. If you really, really feel like it, folks, you can go look it up and help me out. But yeah, don't feel the need. If I can't be bothered to look it up, I'd hate have anyone out there feel obligated. If it's killing you to not know, check it out. And if you do, you can always pass the information on to me, but I've made my peace with the fact that this Eden Prime Resistance movement thing ain't happening. We do not have 100% clear of this game, despite my best efforts. So let's do, now that I spent half the video talking, let's do N7 Communication Hub, which is going to be one of those little short missions which has no plot, I would think. Could be wrong. Matter of fact, this might tie off the last loose end with squad mate. I don't understand why that's flashing. Flashing usually means mission, but they usually put the name of the mission underneath the name of the system, like Communication Hub under Kepler Verge. This just says Minos Wasteland, so I don't know. Better know. Antaram. That's like Unicrom's cousin. Voiced by the cousin of the late Leonard Nimoy. This habitable world has been living in the shadow of disaster long before the Reaper War. Its moon's orbit is decaying, causing tidal disruptions and electrical storms before its eventual collision. When humans settled on Antaram, the Asari derided it as foolish, but today the humans look prescient. The communications hub they set up on the planet has hundreds of quantum communicators whose information is spread through broadcasts on the planet and beamed out by a convoy. Convoy is like Pip-Boy's cousin. While Antaram has yet to be attacked by Reaper forces, it is likely just a matter of time. So I'm curious what the population is. They did not list that, oddly enough. But it's like a human colony on a planet that's moon's orbit is decaying. It's like crazy shit. That's basically just an excuse for there to be probably crazy, scary tidal waves in the background as we do our mission. Oh, I just have this horrible flash to them making me switch discs. I'm on disc 2. The main plot stuff is organized intelligently. We should be on disc 2 until the game is over. Javik, I don't think we're ever going to be using you again. I think one of the DLCs, there's 2 DLCs I'm thinking about doing before continuing the plot. That would be Omega and Leviathan. Leviathan we get to pick our squad, but Omega we don't, and Omega I think is going to be a long one. So I feel no guilt about actually taking Ash. It's one of my favorites, and you know what the hell, I'll take James too. I can't think that there's a lot of plot stuff here they need to see. Ash, by the way, is one of my favorite characters in the series. I know she's not well liked by some. She's the one I picked for Shepard's love in my off-screen adventures. I've said it before, I like the fact that she's actually flawed. Tali has her flaws too, but they're like ridiculous sci-fi flaws, like she's in an environmental suit. Well, there's a new something here to look at. I'm curious which one's new. Geth Plasma Shotgun. The Wraith I dropped all that money on, and I think we found out that it really isn't any better than the Krogan Shotgun. Either way, I'm just looking at them out of curiosity. I'm not actually gonna do anything there. You have the Geth Pulse Rifle. She has the Geth Pulse Rifle. Didn't I improve a rifle? You know, I think I keep threatening to do it. There's the Matic. I may have accidentally improved it at some point. I think I keep threatening to do it and then realizing that the things that are improved don't carry over to my squad mates, so I keep not bothering. There's the Spike Thrower. This would be my big chance to actually get some use out of the Eviscerator. Let me put the same 2 mods on and compare it. I think that's the same mods, right? Yeah. So that's the Spike Thrower. The very expensive Eviscerator is lighter, which doesn't affect. That would be very important if it was me using it. Doesn't matter for James, I don't think. There is a chance that I'm wrong, and that the weight affects how often they use their skills. I don't believe it does. Capacity is actually the same. Fire rate's actually better on the Spike Thrower. The damage is actually better on the spike thrower. The accuracy is better on the spike thrower. So the spike thrower is better than the eviscerator in every way except that it's really heavy. So if I were coming through again as Renegade Femshep and, you know, giving her different skill set and making her shotgun wielder, I would want to think about the eviscerator. But I don't think I'm coming through and playing the whole series again, folks. As much as I enjoyed the series, that would be a big time commitment to replay the entire series on camera. Skill time. Don't really, yeah, poor Ash. If I can't use Marksman, I'm going to basically stop leveling her up. She's going to have a bunch of unspent points is what I'm trying to say. You frag grenades? Yeah, I don't care about frag grenades with you, so nothing to do here. The shuttle is landing. I won't be absolutely convinced that I don't have to switch discs until we get past the screen. But I'm hopeful. And our mission is Cerberus taking over communication outposts.
Cerberus has taken one of our secret communication facilities.
Those bastards.
All campaigns in this theater depend on the information that dish array supplies.
What do we
know? That theater is not
We're
mic'd for sound.
Who survived the attack. Grace Sato. She's hiding in a security bunker off-site.
She's some minor character from the earlier games, isn't she?
Yes, patching her through.
Oh, maybe not.
Miss Sato, what's happening down there?
It's Yoshi Sato. Or Hoshi.
They're trying to hack into our systems to access Alliance operations protocols. I'm tracking their activity, but they're bound to find me sooner or later.
Hang in there. We'll be there soon.
Yes. Yes, Commander.
Hi.
It's not ideal, but she's the only one with any traction on this. The information stored in that network is critical, Commander. If it gets into enemy hands, we'll lose a lot of good people.
I'll take care of it, Admiral.
See that you do. Hack it out.
Take care of it. Right, I'll take care of it. Hey, cool. It's well, communication arrays. They explain that. Doesn't look like crazy tidal waves are affecting things. We are, after all, in a desert. Yeah, I alternate on an almost daily basis about whether or not I want to do this game series again. I haven't played.
We'll keep them from hacking in.
Snipers fire at will. Damn, he ducked just at the wrong time for me. At least I've gotten some ability to dodge those grenades. Right in the nutsack. I think I hit him. I decided not to use the optical upgrades, and most of the time it doesn't matter. It's only in these battles where I'm like kicking myself over that. If I got an ammo power equipped, I don't, do I? Damn it, JJ. Thanks for stun locking him, whoever did that. Okay, let's remember our Mass Effect 2 training. Never proceed anywhere until you've carefully searched for loots, regardless of the fact that it's just some completely uninteresting little base for communications arrays that shouldn't have advanced weapons technology on hand. It might. I shouldn't say this is boring. I mean, it's a nice little background. I like the setting. Sort of Monument Valley thing going here. Okay, it's pretty obvious that we're going to have more combat before we get to go home here. But yeah, nobody's attacking us. Search for loots. No, get away from it. Get away from it. Okay, good.
Commander Shepard, Cerberus shuttles are scouring the area.
Damn.
I think they're looking for me.
They're using comms to pinpoint Santo's location.
Oh no. How do we...
Nothing's changed. Just upload the next set of coordinates.
Yes, Commander. Updating your nav point.
I was trying to undo the fact that I activated that thing because I realized it was going to stop me from searching for loot. But it was... He seemed to say. And I'm invisible, and it's not helping me at all. I'm totally going to turn visible. Matter of fact, I already have. You down there doing all the work, James? Good on you. Thanks, Ash. Setting that up for me. So by using Ash and James, am I undermining the game's theme that like all races are the same and we should all be working together? I kind of am, aren't I? Ash, duck down. He was coming over that way. He still is. Yeah, well, I don't think... Yeah, so you didn't manage to wound Ash, I'm sure. Not a good time really to be using this gun, but it worked. Experience. Soon I'll be maxed out on experience, and I will no longer feel the temptation to like use Metagel when I. Oh well, never mind. Ash is down after all. Close line from hell on that guy. Sorry, Ash. I just got done talking about how I'm not willing to use Metagel for its proper purpose. Somebody's still over there. I saw their stamp meter. There's a nemesis. I don't like nemesis. But while I'm invisible is my best chance to get him. Like so. At some point I accidentally switched weapons. I'm pretty sure I was nowhere near being out of sniper rifle ammo. Oh, fine. What the hell? Get up, Ash. Come join the party. Does that mean I didn't use Metagel? No, I still use Metagel. Not sure what that little weight meter was about. Not weight meter as in like W-E-I-G-H-T. There's another nemesis. That didn't work out quite the way I meant for it to. I didn't realize I was at the end of a clip when I decided to shoot there. Pardon me. Yeah, she's looking good again. Love the new outfit. Yeah, no, the idea was to shoot them once, take down the shields, and while they were dancing around doing the "oh my god, I am stunned" dance to take them out. But then I needed to load a new clip, so it's just not well timed on my part. That kind of looks like treasure. This is interesting. It's like the worst kind of treasure, the armor treasures I don't care about. There's a few credits. Might help me afford the fancy Spectre Requisitions pistol. The Spectre Requisitions shotgun was a bit of a bust, so getting the pistol would be nice. I mean, at least that way I could tell myself I was completing the set when I bought it. Black Widow, on the other hand, just such a beautiful sniper rifle. Wait a second, I got 300 experience, but I didn't get many more Metagel. There's our next thing to... I probably should have just left that alone. I kind of wanted to double check if it was working the way that it seemed to be working. Yeah, basically the loots around here are just cash, which, you know, cash is good. Doesn't seem like we're missing any tech that we couldn't get otherwise. This mission would appear to be a simple kill some guys, hit the spot, kill some guys, hit another spot in the same little map. We're going to get attacked again, I'm almost positive. I don't really get
Miss
it.
Adam, come in. Miss Adam, are you there?
Too
Set
scared
up,
to
are
break
you an
radio
evil
silence.
AI?
We need the final coordinates. Grace, listen to me.
Can't talk. They're right outside.
Pull your shit together, no, I mean...
I know you're scared.
Smurf
This
dialogue.
is more than you signed up for, but I won't let you down. Promise.
What about Kaiden? Oh wait, I don't know about that.
Point with the last location now. But if you
And
get
then
to me
she's
in time,
brutally killed.
just hurry, please.
Commander, I think I can make a run and get her.
Do it.
Well, where is she? I mean, apparently there's Cerberus operating somewhere other than where we are. Sorry, Ash. Kind of scooted you over there, didn't I? Well, it's not a particularly great place to shoot at them from. Okay. Oh, good job, Ash. Was that you? That was a thing of beauty. That was not. That was me sucking. That's more like it. Oh yeah, teamwork makes winners. I'm gonna start hanging out with Ash and Garrus as my squad. We'll all have badass sniper rifles. Nobody's gonna touch us. Of course, having James around to kill anything that gets close is good too. Poke your head up. Come on, come on. And a grenade. Not a good time for my shields to get knocked out right when that grenade was coming. Because I kind of needed to get up and move. Couldn't really hang out. Damn, there's a lot of snipers this time. It's probably a good time to have a sniper build of my own and not have to get in close to do damage to them. Actually, woman down. I think the snipers are ladies in the Cerberus for some reason. Although, you know, the best snipers in the world are supposed to be female, according to Metal Gear. Metal Gear never lies. Because they have more patience than men or something. There was a reason they gave, which... Damn it! As soon as I give up on them coming out of cover before I need to move, they come out of cover. Oh shit. This is kind of what I was afraid of. Although Ash is handling it. Oh, I gotta get cover. No, Ash took care of that pretty well. I mean, she's a good squad mate. If again, I forget the name of the person who actually walked me through how to fix the glitch and pointed out its existence. I thanked them on the video before, so I don't feel too bad about it. But sir or ma'am, I have in fact forgotten your name in the weeks since. But yeah, she's a good squad mate as long as her AI doesn't break trying to activate a skill that's promoted. I think I'd take 3. Did not get him where I wanted to. Alright, you guys work on that sniper. I'm going to try to stop him from closing. Gotta fail. Well, I damaged his hit points anyway. Yeah, this isn't going that hot. I need to get some more ammo. There was ammo up here, wasn't there? Get down, get down. Even when I'm invisible, I creep forward inch by inch looking for cover. So somebody's still up there. I'm thinking it might be another sniper up here. No, that was the voice of one of those Centurion guys saying get to cover. It's actually fudge. Well, they obviously know where I am. I was being all slick, sneaking around the side. I did kill one who didn't know I was there, so that was, you know, somewhat effective. If I had a soldier build, I could have done like charged armor and then rushed in and meleeed a bunch of dudes, but it's not really my way. Don't know where this last guy is, but if I start playing with this, it might bring him out of hiding. Well, I guess it did, in case James nice kill.
Got her covered, Commander.
Yeah,
Area
Cortez is
clear.
gonna help you out,
Pick up
lady.
Miss Sato, then heading back to the rendezvous point.
Good job, Lieutenant.
Cortez is gonna take care of you, lady, but not in, you know, that way. It's not Cortez. We love Cortez, but that's not who Cortez is.
Our communication station is secure. Operations in this theater are safe again. No
Sweet.
small task to keep it that way.
Yep.
How's Miss Sato doing?
She has to be transferred to a nearby Alliance
She's
station.
great. We
wants to
never
help
met her in
however she
person,
can.
so they didn't really have to
Good.
design a new character
We need
model.
all the help we can get. Hack it out.
Seacrest out. I got some reputation. I got some alliance funding. Everything's coming up Pryphia. Sorry, I don't know what brought that on. Everything's coming up Pryphia. I think that's the title I gave to the last episode of Let's Go Let's Go Diego of Let's Play Lufia and the Fortress of Doom, which is an excellent LP. You should totally check out. But right now you're checking out Let's Play Mass Effect 3. I hope you'll continue to follow this series as we close in on the end of this exciting adventure until Mass Effect 4 comes out anyway. Next time, I think I'm going to start a DLC. I'm Mysterious JG. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.